Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahawashi, Bashem, Rakah, double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutation to all you Akim there doing the wake in sincerity and charity with humiliation. All across the four winds to you, I salute. This is the Brother's Desire one back at you with his truth. I'd like to get into a brief lesson proving that, Yahawashi unsealed the books, the complete understanding of the Bible, you know, because we see nowadays the way how things go in this world is in right now it's in a chaotic state, and our tribes are getting jacked right up. You know, we see the brothers out there who eyes are open. It's a gift and a blessing that you have this truth. You know, it's a blessing that you have this truth right now, because the Most High didn't have to choose you to have this truth. You know, so I like to get into a lesson to prove that Yahweh Shai indeed unseals the book, complete understanding of the Bible, so we could have today, through these times and darker times to come, you know. So my first precept I like to get into, Luke chapter 4, verse 17. Salakia. And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he had opened the book, he found the place that where it was written, The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he had anointed me to preach the gospel. What is the gospel? The, the kingdom of the Most High. That is the good news. That is the good tidings. That's why he told the disciples, don't go in the way of the Samaritan, but rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, telling that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. To who? To the poor, you Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans. That's who the Most High. That's what is the gospel, and that's who is to who is to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind. Our people are dumb, they deaf, and they dead because they don't know the scriptures. That's why they blind. They don't know the scriptures. To set at liberty them that are bruised. We have been bruised in those different captivities. And up to this day we still in captivity, ain't nothing changed. To preach the acceptable year of the Most High. And he closed the book and he gave it again to the minister and sat down, and the eyes of all them that were in the synagogue were fastened on Yahushai. And he began to say unto them, This day is the scripture fulfilled in your ears. So the scripture has been fulfilled. The Most High anointed his son, and to give this truth to the apostles all the way down. Because when you read Isaiah the 11th chapter, that was going into the Messiah, who came to the seed of Jesse and David. That's what that's going on to. Yeah, man. So it's a blessing, that we have this truth. And I would pretty much say, when you read Revelation, the 5th chapter, the further substantiate that Yahawashi unsealed the book, this great event that John the Revelator saw, and he wrote down, I'm going to go to the actual event where Yahawashi unsealed the book, because long story short, the book was sealed during the time of Daniel, the 12th chapter. It was sealed, the understanding. So, let me go to the actual event. This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 1. And I saw on the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? And no man in heaven nor on earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was worthy to open and read the book, neither to look thereon. You know, and one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the seals, the seals thereof. Now you see that Yahawashi was the only man, you know, coming off the seed of David, you know. He was the only man to open and loose the seals thereof. That's why you get a lot of dudes boasting about the law, you know. Yeah, we're supposed to keep the laws to the best of our ability. But we're not gonna say it based on law. Because we just read on here, no man was perfect to open and loose the seals thereof. So like yeah. But the Lord, no, because no man is perfect. But Yahweh Shai, no man. Only him was able, you know. We're supposed to keep the laws of best of our ability, but we got our faith in Yahweh Shai. We got our faith in Yahweh Shai. This verse 6. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the four beasts, and in the midst of the other stood a lamb, like I had been saying, plain, because the Lord had that same body. He was in this when he died for 3 days and 3 nights, and he appeared for the Father. He had the same body when he's crucified, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the spirits of the Most High, completion sent forth into all earth. And he came and took the book or the right hand of him that sat on the throne, the mystery which is the Most High. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials of odor, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to the Most High by the blood of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, because we were scattered, going back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Yeah. So we see that only Yahushua could unseal the book, you know. I like to get another precept, you know, when he appeared before the 10, right? He spent an additional 10 more days, 12, it's like 40 more days for them and show them things what's going to happen in the last days. So I'm going to get that precept. This is Luke 24 and 36. Right? 24 and 36. He paired for the 10. And as they thus spake, Yahweh himself stood in the midst of them and said unto them, Peace be unto you. But they were terrified and affrighted, and supposed they had seen a spirit. And he said unto them, Why are ye troubled, and why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Behold, my hands, mean your mind, Salakia. Mean your hearts means, go back to the Hebrew word, lab means your mind. Behold, my hands and feet, that it is I myself. Handle me and see, for a spirit had not flesh and bones, as ye see me have. And when he had thus spoken, he showed them his hands and his feet. See, look, my hands and my feet. Look, the spirit don't have that. Which just was Yahushai show them. They thought they saw apparition or ghost, you know. So this verse 40, and while they yet believed not for joy and wondered, he said unto them, Have ye here any meat? And they gave him a piece of broiled fish and of a honeycomb, and he took it, and he did eat before them. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophet and in the Psalms concerning me. So he was written in the Old Testament, he was written, because as we get these Christian people believe that Yahweh Shai wasn't written in the Old Testament, and this is an indication to prove that he was, and the set, and he fulfilled those, and said he haven't fulfilled, he's going to fulfill it on the second coming. That's when he bring judgment on this earth. Yeah, man. Then this verse 45. This the point here. Then open he their understanding that they might understand the scriptures. So now he was able to show them everything. Now they were able to perceive what he was saying, because we just read in chapter, I mean, Revelation chapter 5, he unloosed the seals. So that's why they was able to understand everything then. So it's a blessing, because in this truth, you don't choose the Most High. He choose you, you know. He choose you. And the furthest substantiate that he chose you, this is the book of John chapter 15 or 16. It said, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name. What is this name? Yahawashi. That's his Hebrew name. He may give it to you. So so it's a blessing, man. You know, it's a blessing that the Most High open. I understand this truth from the apostles all the way down. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. So, Barakati Yahweh for that. I like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double on the apostles and has a great one. Well, I hope you was edified. Shalom.